Hello and welcome to my new podcast. I want to call it Little Conversations. Well, I'm breathing so hard because my heart is pounding. Oh, I don't know why. I was so anxious about doing this. And as I am saying this, I have deleted more than 20 audio tapes, audio recordings, whatever you call them. And the procrastinator, a very big procrastinator, I am very proud of myself that I am trying to do this less than 2 weeks after I've thought about it and even came up with a name. So, okay, I honestly don't know why I'm doing this. I just like to talk. And sometimes I talk to myself. I know it sounds crazy, but I give myself pep talks. I review books to myself after I've read them. I review movies to myself. I give myself positive talk. Sometimes I talk down on myself, which is not good. But yeah, we're working on positively talking to ourselves rather than negatively talking to ourselves. Anyway, damn, I have thought about this for a very, very long time. I wanted to do a podcast saying nothing and everything. Yeah. And actually really enjoy podcasts because it's something you can do as you're walking, as you're running, as you're like you can literally do it anywhere. It's like listening to music. You don't have to be like in a specific place or at a specific time. You can pre-record and listen. So yeah, okay, I'll introduce myself after saying a lot of nothings. So my name is Wanjiko Edna. On Instagram, I am shiko.e. I actually wanted to call this Little Conversations with shiko.e, but then I was like, okay, that's extremely plugging myself. So which is not bad, but nah, it'll be too cringe. So yeah, and I'm just 2 minutes in. I thought it's going to be longer, but anyway, um, I feel like this introduction is all over the place, and I had tried to organize it in my head. So, okay, I came up with the idea a long time ago, like probably 1.5 years ago. But then I wasn't like actively thinking about it. It was just like a passive thought. I start talking to record, like talk into a speaker instead of talking to myself. And not talking to myself like in a crazy way. I'm not crazy. I'm not mentally ill like that. So yeah, then a few days ago, I think a week or a weekend. Yeah, actually it's exactly a week ago. I thought of it. I even thought of a name in less than 24 hours. And there's a time, I think last year in January, I was really talking a lot to a friend of mine, and we even thought of doing a podcast, just the two of us. But we even came up with a name actually. I don't know if the person was serious. I was kind of serious, but we never got to the actual recording. Yeah, I also want to do audios instead of videos because right now I'm doing this on my bed with a bonnet in my head and I have a really bad cold. So I think it's better than actually CG having to get some cameras and lights and action and all that. It's too much for me. I prefer audios to videos anyway because as I said, I like convenience. I like something that you can listen to as you're walking, as you're jogging, as you're running, as you're in a matatu. Okay, as you're in a silent matatu because there are some matatus huwezi sikiza kitu. So yeah, that's why I'm preferring to do an audio versus doing a video. Yeah. Okay, I've said a lot of else. Okay, what else did I want to say? At this point, I honestly don't know. I don't think there's anything I've left out. This is just the introduction. I feel like I have a lot to talk about, a lot to say. I just want it to be like an audio kind of diary talking about how I'm experiencing life and different things and books and movies and various things that I'll be going through. So yeah. And I get most of my content from podcasts, to be honest. I rarely watch news and TV nowadays. I'm trying to read more books because there's a whole year I actually didn't read a single book, which is very scary. So I'm trying to go back into reading books. I'm consuming too many movies, but I don't think there's really a downside to it as long as I can go about with my life, not watch movies the whole day. So yeah, what else can I say about myself? Hmm. I'm very shy of 22. Like I'm 21, turning 22 in about 2 months. And I don't know why, like reaching 22 is, I don't know, it sounds more of a serious age. Like 21 sounded like a very chill and cute, sweet little age to be at, and then 22 in a sound kama adulting ndio hiyo. Like it's one step closer to sijui 25 and 27 and 30 and 35 and those big scary ages that people talk about. Yeah, but anyway, honestly, I even thought of how I'll record a whole video, or rather, sorry, a whole audio and no one listen to it. So I don't even know if there's anyone who's really interested in listening to the little nothings that I'm going to say. But as I said, I want to be positive. I want to stay positive and hope that at least one person will listen to this. Yeah. Actually, I was like the first thing that popped into my head when I thought of a name was Little Nothings. But then I was like, you're not saying nothings. You're probably going to say something that someone will listen to and it'll educate them. Ama they'll learn something from it. Ama they'll hear of this from you. So yeah, I decided that calling my podcast Little Nothings is very, very, very degrading. So why not say little conversations? So I hope you enjoy. And I don't want to make them long. That's why they are little conversations. Because I honestly even feel like talking to myself for a whole hour is crazy. So hopefully I'll do like maximum of like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Ikienda sana. So I also really hope this audio is clear because I hate listening to myself. And also, I don't know how to edit these things, honestly. I'm just flowing. I'm just going with the vibe, recording, probably listen to a bit of it to make sure it's clear and there's no background noise, although it's very quiet. So I don't think there isn't supposed to be an echo or background noise from where I am. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the little nothings I had to say, literally, because this was just an introduction. So yeah, I hope you will subscribe and listen to the many more stories that I'll have to give in the future. Yeah, this is episode 1. Peace.